don't have all that much time to talk about the latest skating sensation. Have a look. Hey! What a tan, Kev. What a tan.
Oh, it's still there. It's still there, Jay. Can you see it?
Yes, it never comes off.
I know. I've tried to wash it about 20 times this morning. I'm in and out of the shower. It just won't come off.
You enjoyed it. What are you talking about? You loved it.
Oh, it was good fun. It was good fun. I had a sweat on. I did have a sweat. I wasn't too nervous, actually. I felt okay, but the sweats afterwards, honestly, I was sweating for about half an hour after the show. So anyway, it went okay. So as well as I could have expected, I have to say that, yeah.
Did it make a difference having skated last week in the group and then you got to be individual this week? So you actually got out, you saw the whole thing, you know, like you made your debut the week before. Yeah,
I think it definitely helped having the extra week just to see how it went. Because there was a lot of nervousness around last week. You could see the 6 guys that went last week, very nervy, and the tension that was around it. And I think it definitely helped me. It obviously gave us an extra week to prepare the routine. We had to have 2 routines for last night sorted. So if I was going to be in the skate off, Brianne and I had to have that second one sorted. So anyway, it was better, I feel, anyway, having that week. And luckily enough, we're through. But now we've got less time to work on our next routine. They've all had that extra week that the guys that were through last week to prepare for this weekend coming up.
The odds are stacked against you. How did you feel when your name was called out last night, that you were safe?
That was probably a little bit nervy as well when you're in the middleweight and that little bit of tension. Yeah, they drum it up. So yeah, probably a bit nervy, Owen. Yeah, I think it was certainly a bit like that. Yeah.
Well, hang on a second. You were like smiley, smiley, smiley. Okay, this is grand. And then the lights start going off and off and off beside you, and suddenly they cut to your face, and you're like, there was no smile at that point. There was no hiding it. You were into it, and you were like.
Was that game face?
Game face was gone. You were like, oh shit, I could be going out here.
I know. It did. I honestly, I genuinely expected to be skating off. I thought I'd definitely be in the last one last night, and I'd be going up against Trisha in that skate off. But luckily enough, I didn't have to, so I managed to get that bit of a break, and I could maybe go to the bar and have a beer, so it was okay.
Can I just ask you, Kev, who the hell is John Barrowman, and why is he saying these things about you?
He's coming for me, Owen. He's coming for me, honestly. Who is he? Who is he? Well, he's a guy from theatre. He's got a history of a history in the theatre, dance, musicals, sing. He's got everything. He's got everything in his locker. So he's coming for me, Owen.
How many international football caps does he have, Kev?
Well, I didn't want to say that. I can't go throwing that in too early, can I?
They said that the football was a distraction last night. I thought it was, I mean, you were playing to your strengths.
That was the point, though, wasn't it?
And also this whole idea that they were criticising you for Brianne being the boss on the ice. She's a professional ice dancer. You would be stupid to not allow her to be the dancer on the ice. I just think you're using all the available tools you have at your disposal.
Honestly, every one of the pro skaters are the bosses on the ice. So, yeah, that was maybe a bit of a ridiculous comment because I as you can clearly see, I'm hopeless. So I've got to actually just lean on her a hell of a lot just to try to get me through last night. So that was kind of how it went.
I think maybe Barrowman's on your side. Maybe it's a bit of tough love that you need. He's the Alex Ferguson that your career needs in this thing.
Yeah, so every single week I've got to be setting my sights on him to prove him wrong. Is that kind of how it is?
Well, I mean, what is your strategy now? Because you're in it. You got to keep going.
Yeah, I know. I don't know what it is now. When I've spoken to you, Jay, to start with, you were always saying to me, Kev, come on, you've got to win this now. Come on, you've got to go with it. So we've just got to roll with it now. The thing is, as I was saying before now, we have I think we've got 3 days now to get the routine sorted because we have to perform it for the production team. Probably, I think it'll be Thursday. So we've got today, tomorrow, Wednesday. So we'll have 3 days to get the routine in place because we've got to perform it. So that's going to be the toughest thing because I just trying to get last night's routine absolutely nailed with no mistakes. There's 1 or 2 mistakes, of course, but I've got to now sort that in 3 days. That's going to be the toughest thing for me now, personally, because I won't have I genuinely do not have a clue. I know the music, but I don't know the song. I don't know the dance.
It's a physically tough, Kev. I mean, as a former athlete, is it noticeably different? Is it just are you wrecked after every session?
Not wrecked, but I mean, I've lost weight. I've lost a lot of weight without necessarily even trying, simply because you're constantly in a position of tensing your core up, holding your chest out. If you understand what I mean, it's almost like being it's almost like doing yoga for 2 hours on the ice and 3 hours on the ice when you're on the ice. So you're constantly holding yourself in a pose to try to engage your core and things like this when you're going. So physically, probably not, but definitely on your muscles, your groin, your glutes, your back, all the muscles that I probably haven't really worked in 6 or 7 years, and I've probably never worked some of the muscles that I'll be working now. So that's been the most difficult thing, just that little bit of pain around the midriff and things like that.
Just one more question I have to ask, Kev. I know OK Magazine have been prying over the last couple of weeks. Has she been to Achill yet?
No. Brown's not been to Achill yet. No. But
when is that big development going to happen?
Yeah. Well, that'll be probably in the next month or two, I'd say. Yeah, depends how long we go in the show for.
Right. I guess it's a positive. If you do get dumped out, there is the opportunity for an Irish holiday.
Yeah, thanks for that, Owen. Yeah, really good.
I'm just reading what I'm seeing in the magazines, Kev. And to be fair, seeing in the montages before your performance.
Oh, yeah, that's it there. I feel as though I'm being used a little bit now, Owen. Yeah, that's kind of how it is, you know.
Chemistry's important, right?
So they say, Jay. So they say. I don't know. It seems that way. Yeah, it seems that's what they're saying. Yeah.
You look as comfortable now as you did last night on the ice, I have to say. Congratulations, though. And this is it, right? That was the whole thing. So long as you didn't go out first, that's all you needed. That's a win.
Yeah, honestly, I thought it would be. Certainly when I started anyway, I thought that's me. I have to be going first week. So, yeah, we're through. And let's just see what next week brings now. So, yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy with the way last night went. We've just got to roll with it now, haven't we?
Yeah, it's crack, is it? It seems like you are actually legitimately having crack.
Honestly, and I definitely, if anyone... Genuinely now, this is genuine. Anyone, you know, I've spoke to you lads over the years. I finished with my back, finished playing football with my back, and I've had back pain probably for 15 years, maybe even more, 17 years, I'd probably say, certainly since my mid-20s. And for the last month, 6 weeks, I'm getting out of bed with no back pain because I think it's genuinely down to the posture that I'm trying to hold when I'm doing it. So I'm pain-free. So literally getting out of bed's a bit of a buzz now in the morning, and I'm really enjoying it when I'm getting on the ice. So genuinely, it's been good fun, and I'm not just saying that for the sake of saying it. It's certainly nice. I'm pain-free, but it's been good fun since I've started.
Good stuff. You find love as well, Kev. Win, 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 win.
Congratulations, Kev.
Yeah. Thanks,
keep it up.
Thank you.
We'll here. One last question. You were tweeting, download the app. Send a link for the app because we can't vote. Maybe we can vote through the app.
I don't think you can even download it in Ireland, Joe. I don't know.
That's why I went looking for it.
I'm losing a lot of votes. I think that's how it is. I was lucky to get through last night, honestly. But yeah, you can't even vote in Ireland. It's a job, really.
Yeah, right. Try and get that fixed for next week, and we'll see what we can do.
I'm going to get on it. I'm going to be pushing that this week.
Kev, good stuff. Congratulations. Thanks a million, man. Cheers.
Thanks, Joe. Cheers, Owen. Thanks a lot.
Good luck. That's our man, a star, dancing on ice.